Hello, rail fans. Fenton here. Monster Train, I guess. What happened last time? We were... What happened last time? Were we Tethys and it went really badly? Were we Tethys and we won? Let's find out. I don't remember. I played off stream for fun. Because, you know... this one. No, that's what I'm recording now. This one! Oh my god, an hour and 25 minutes. Are you serious? Whoops, that's me talking on the video. It was Stygian melting. Oh, we won! Huh, imagine that. I don't believe it. I don't believe you. I'm on a win streak anyway, so I guess this is... We can call this the same win streak, even though it's technically not. I played casually and I think I won 2 out of 3. I was experimenting with some stuff. It's Umbra, and it's Penumbra, and I'm closing the window, because if you couldn't believe it, it's actually cold. To become closed window. It's Umbra with the exiled Awoken. That's cool. And it's a slew of new bosses. It's Talos the Architect with Sap. It's Arcus with Sin of Failure. Incant and Hellborn Harvest one. And it's Seraph the Patient, who continues to be an utter tool. 2 Immortal Trades, 2 Glimmers, and an Ember Cache. So, Awoken Exiled is the Root Seeds, which is very cool. Apply to attack and draw 1 next turn. Like, that's just good. We'll get like a Animus of Will. That could be good. We got Glimmers for backline, and we got the usual Shade Splitters. Train Steward, Doohickey. Ember Cache is fine. Immortal Trade, Like, I don't particularly respect this card, but I guess you can play it in Relentless at the last moment to just do something. Concussive Coals, 50% chance to apply Dazed when an enemy unit enters your train. How good is that? That's quite good for a Shattered Shell, isn't it? So a Shattered Shell can just gain slays while not having to worry about taking the damage. But it's not particularly good out of Awoken if you are going to rely on spikes. But I don't think we're going to rely on spikes, so we're not going to rely on hollows, because we don't have any regen in the deck. And Animus doesn't seem great, because we also need to... I don't know about this. Because in Umbra you kind of just want to put... In a regular Umbra, you kind of just want to put Penumbra on the top and feed her Shade Splitters for a while. Meaning that the Daze doesn't really do much. But I guess I should not have even thought about it for this long, because I should have just snap-picked... whatever it's called. Traitor's Quill, because this will do 30, and then the 3 Excavated Embers will do 30 each, for a grand total of 120 damage. Just in our starter deck. I'm going to do that then. Monstrous or Architect? Oh dear. I guess it's Architect. And then we just always play mid, and then I can put an Animus behind Penumbra. In the best case scenario, that means that there's 7 space. 2 space for morsels. Trample is okay. 40-25, but I've got Glimmers already, so I'm less enthused by that. But equally, I don't really need the space right now. Let's have a quick look. Let's be sure of this, alright? Let's be sure. Awoken banner, right? Animus of Speed, Animus of Will. No. Man, these units are really lackluster, aren't they? Like, there's not much there. These 2 are the only ones that can really help you deal with heavies. I mean, I guess Awoken Hollow, but we just can't take a Hollow. Husk Hermit, you know, it's a bit of a tank, I guess. Shattered Shell clears backline in the same way that Thorn Hollow clears backline for you. I guess a Shattered Shell behind a beefy Penumbra is potentially a plan as well. I'm not a huge fan of Architect, but I like it more than... Like, the Trample is very awkward because it's 4 space, and so sometimes you just can't play on the top. I'll take a Mark of Invasion with 2 Glimmers. I suppose. I suppose I will do that. Okay. Great. Really, really good first turn draw. Really, just top-notch stuff here. Wow. Wow, that's bad. I guess Penumbra's taken 10? I just can't do this now. Like, maybe I will later, but I'm not doing it now. Good lord. I guess I'm blocking with 2 of the... 1 is enough. She goes down to 9. It goes down to 1 health. She needs to be on more than that. She needs to be on... Yeah, so she needs to block with 2. And then 1 of them needs to be eaten. So that then this wave, I take 2, but then I lifesteal back up. Okay. Alright, I've taken 9 for the trial. I guess I want to Shades Player here because I'm in serious trouble already. I need some damage numbers here. Damage shield is okay. What if I Immortal Trade and never play any more cards? Nah, I need some Train Stewards out. I need something to happen here. Okay, I've taken 11 for the trial so far. I did not put the Train Stewards out, but it's okay. It's clearly not, but here come the Excavated Embers. Do they always just draw themselves? Kind of feels a bit like that. You have 6 life still. Cool. Alright, I took 13. I'm just grateful I didn't die, to be honest with you. Packed Mortels. Or a Making of a Morsel. So Penumbra's not really going to be able to tank. That's kind of an issue. Like I thought she would, but she's currently not really going to be doing that. I suppose with the morsels, I can take this. I don't like Making of a Morsel. This also helps, I suppose, in a small way. In a small manner of speaking, it helps. Yes. Alright, we got some gold. I'm just wondering if it's Umbra banner here, you know? I think if it were Gorge Penumbra, I think I would be more likely to go that way, but considering it's not, I should probably, you know. Shield, heart, large. There's the Shattered Shell. I did say that. Do I want the Shattered Shell? Yes. Like, certainly, yes. Definitely better than this, right? Might actually get some scaling going on. That is all 5 space, so I kind of have to play in the middle to even have to even in the worst case have 1 space for a morsel. It's not amazing. It's currently not the best, and as such, I cannot give Shattered Shell the large stone, or at least I shouldn't. Do I reroll for multi-strike? Is the question. I think yes. Quick is also very good, to be fair. I should have thought of that at the time. I should have been cognizant of the fact that Quick would also be very good. Armor 10. I don't like Armor 10. And I did take 13 damage from the last trial, so that's going to have to be a no from me, dog. Palm floor is small. That is acceptable. Oh, I got the root seeds as well. Yeah. I mean, like I did know that. I did obviously know that, but multi-strike is definitely where we want to go here. Now we get the collector. Fancy that. So if I do this, I can't. I mean, I can do this. It takes a slay away. No, it doesn't, because you're quick, so it wouldn't make any difference. In fact. Yeah, alright. I'll just put you up here to mop up. The respite, it's so brief. See, Glimmer here is bad. That could in fact be okay. But I think I'm just going to feed you morsels. Those aren't particularly the ones I was looking for there, game. I wonder if I should... Well, you got sweep, which means I only get 2 waves out of you. Ah, for crying out loud, why? I was just wondering whether I should root seeds this train steward to make sure that I only take 2 and not 4. But actually looking at this, I don't think I will do that. I've got the 2 immortal trades. I think the immortal trades are coming up very nicely here, so that in fact just wins, right? This hand just wins. 6 lifesteal means you do 6 times 25 before I even start taking actual real damage. So I can do this. I can save myself 2 Pyre health here by doing this. And 2 attack and a free lifesteal anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh, I should have realised I was going to take the Sinner's Burdens there, but it all worked out for the best. Alright. Took 2, but we took 2 instead of taking 4, which you know is pretty good. And Umbra Assault is fine, except we got Glimmers already, and the morsels aren't a huge part of the plan, and I don't want to take slays away from Shattered Shell. It is a good card, though. It is a good card. I just don't think it's worth adding to the deck as it stands. Prismal Dust is interesting. There's not much more sweep that we're that worried about. Shattered Shell only having 10 HP certainly is a problem going forwards. But taking a whole Prismal Dust just for that is a bit, it's a bit niche. We can always put the Immortal Trades on the Shattered Shell, should we absolutely have to. Vine Grasp doesn't make a huge amount of sense with the sweep, but it is nice. Sharpen. I mean, if I can get multi-strike on Shattered Shell, and make this cost 1 less. This is pretty sweet, I suppose, but it's not that great. It's really not that good. And we got one of these already. I'm going to skip this, and this might be wrong. Every analysis I made right there may have been incorrect. What's coming up next? This will be our last Merchant of Steel until possibly here. Is the Talos Circle. This seems like it might be higher value than maybe finding multi-strike here, and an Umbra banner that is just a bit like right now. This Umbra banner does not fill me with anticipation, but I am aware that our current plan excuse me, our current plan doesn't really do much going forwards. Like, my problem with the Umbra banner is that we can't really, I suppose, Penumbra can sit behind something else as well. So the floor is 7. It's either 6 or 7 space, of which we are always using 5. So Morsel Maker is okay in that scenario, providing that you don't draw. If you draw Penumbra and Morsel Maker before Shattered Shell, then Morsel Maker makes 2 morsels, which is 6 space, and then you can't play the Shattered. Oh, you can play the Shattered Shell, providing this middle floor isn't small. If the middle floor is small, you kinda can't put the Morsel Maker down. And the Morsel Maker probably is better off just tanking and just sitting in front of everything and making 2 morsels as front line, which also helps against Seraph the Patient because the melee weakness then just sort of never happens. Is that actually what I'm gonna do? That sounds insane. Oh, for crying out loud. Large stone. I can't take a large stone. Space is it's too critical. That's just wrong. I think multi-strike on Shattered Shell has to happen. Like, quick multi-strike just solves so many problems. I mean, quick multi-strike kills the backline to the point where maybe you don't even really need Morsel Maker to tank, but I guess you kind of do. I will do that instead, and I will pray that this is something decent and not Dupe 5, because I'm not ready for Dupe 5. I'm really not. Ah, okay. Do you take something from the mystery man? Now, Dante always gives you magic plus 10, right? Is that correct? Well, that's very good with this. It's not very good with these. It's okay with this. It's not very good with anything else. It's certainly a unit, though. I could do with a unit. Dante's Candles, though, clogging up the deck. Which Talos is it again? Oh, Daze. Daze is fine. Knockback is the one that would actively make me upset for not remembering. I'll say hello. I'll say hello to you, Dante. Hello, Dante. Please help me. please help me. Maybe Dante's the heavy killing plan now. And Shattered Shell is just the backline killing plan. And we're not just on... I mean, a single floor setup here is probably still okay. Alright, the bottom floor is small, so we can do the thing here, right? Because this makes the floor 7 space. The Morsel Maker and Penumbra is 4. And then this summons 2 morsels for 5, 6. So how did I get that so wrong? How did I get that so wrong? Where did my number... Did I count this as 2 space? Did I count this as something else? 0 space? 4 of this 5 of 7 leaves 3. So one of the morsels has to just go away before... I'm not that worried because my Shattershell's going to be pretty beefy just from this, because that's definitely going to happen on this floor. I just don't understand how I miscounted so badly. Because I can't even kill my own morsels here. Am I being silly here? This was summoned after combat. They do. They just hang out, don't they? They hang out on the floor before. Yeah, I'm just not very bright, that's all. It's fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. Wow, that was weird. Should the camera have not followed Talos going down here? Quick Slay is going to get a lot of stuff done. I might just put... Nah, I shouldn't do that. I was going to say, I might just put train stewards in front of stuff, but it doesn't really make any sense, does it? Let's do this one. Oh, that had consume printer on it. Oh, that's almost like I planned that out. Has summoning morsels always made such a noise? I think I might just be going mad. Oh no, you have haste. Oh no. This Talos has haste combat. Haste units. Right. I guess I should just glimmer this floor then. It's a shame I can't kill you. Maybe I should have taken the Umbra assault then. Yeah, just glimmer the floor. It's not the best, of course, but... So, of course, the worry here is that Talos does 7. Wow, those are the Dante's candles. And this floor has a grand total of 30 health. How many train stewards are in the deck? I think it's fine. With the calcified embers, excavated embers rather, I should be able to draw into a train steward or a morsel maker to wait for things. And as such, I am going to do just this. Yeah, alright, so now it's time for this. And I'm going to take some damage here, but... I get the immortal trades as well, maybe, should have been a consideration. Dead. Good. So of course Morsel Maker doesn't work in Relentless for much of this plan, and we still really need to fix that in some way. And without regen or anything like that, I guess a Shroud Spike is okay. Got one more banner here, and possibly unit drafts here. Possibly. Like, it's not looking good, is it? We're about to get... you get a unit draft from Talos as well. I'll take this. Overgorger. Maybe the Animus of Will is gonna come and help. Penumbra. I have to take space here. If I take space, then the Morsel Maker plan is certainly a thing. This needs more HP, doesn't it? More HP. I need a tank. Dante's just going to be killed. Dante is probably going to go in this floor. How big is Dante generally? He's 2, right? He's not 3. He is 2. And he only has 10 health. 10 health? Gone all cockney there. I don't need these. So Penumbra, the floor will be 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leaves one space for morsels. I need a tank. Where's my tank? This is not a tank for Relentless, is my worry. It's just not. How on earth am I supposed to win without a decent tank? Frozen immortal trades. Ew. Space just seems wrong as well. But I kind of have to. It's so weird that there's no tanks out of Awoken unless you've got regen. Like, nothing really works, does it? I am going to have 2 glimmers with 12 health, so I suppose I could hold those over, but then even this would just be 75. That's what, like 3 rounds against Seraph the Patient? You're going to do 4,000 damage in 3 rounds? Good luck. I suppose I could splash into Gorge Penumbra here. Might also help. Might be better, in fact. Because I've taken space now. And Architect Penumbra is going to be 3 space as well, which was probably a mistake. I probably should have remembered that. Maybe I just have lots of floors that do some damage, you know? Like a Dante can potentially do a lot. And he might not survive very long, but if we have 2 or 3 floors that are at least decent, we don't need one massive killing floor. And these rootsies on Dante are going to be spicy. They are going to be spice. They're going to be pure spice. I feel like I need to remove cards because I'm about to add a Dante. And then almost certainly go here, which means I miss this one, so I probably shouldn't pass this one up. It's just, what's the best duplication here? It's either Shroud Spike or it might even be Ember Cache to speed us through the deck the second time. It's a lot of damage as well, Ember Cache. Get rid of these Train Stewards as per usual. Peek this. Let's not do this actually. Let's see what this is first. It's Trample. We don't even get a choice. Can't even splash into Gorge. Okay. Well, maybe I do have a 9 space floor and then play 3 space Penumbra, 1 of Morsel Maker, 2 of Shad Shell, 2 of Dante is 8. Which is actually perfect, because even if the floor goes small, I could fit everything there. And then Penumbra is just the tank behind the... with the 4 health it gets every turn from Antumbra Morsels. Maybe we save up for a big Shroud Spike turn with the Ember Caches. Ugh, I hate it. I can't deny that I absolutely hate it. It's the best plan I can think of that wasn't going back in time and taking Crucible Warden. Kind of also have to play on the bottom here to stop these Weights of Contrition from just screwing me entirely. Which I can do, actually, because Dante's not in the deck yet, so I can actually do that. It's a shame that Spikes 4 kills my Shattered Shell, because I would kind of like to find double Gorge. Oh no, it's Gorge abilities trigger twice, isn't it? That's not that good. It's not that good. So you're going to go up. I should have taken the Umbra Assault, man. That was a mistake. Well, if you're going to go up now, I may as well play on the second floor, because I'm going to get the Shattered Shell next turn anyway, so yeah. Draw me a card next turn, please. Why not? Cool. So now I always have the space for this. Regardless. And then I have to play this so that you die. And then I guess I play this one, because the other one goes back through the deck anyway. And I'll play this down here to do 30 damage, because I think otherwise you're going to sneak through. Lifesteal? Nah, 5 and 5 is fine. Oh, you don't even attack, so yeah. Maybe Penumbra can be a tank in this scenario. Doesn't seem hugely good. I suppose if we can get like an X for beat. No, it's atrocious. Plus the deck is just all curses, isn't it? Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Wow, 20 health. Half of one round of Seraph. Oh yeah. We do kill though. I shouldn't be too mad. Shouldn't be too mad at the way this is going. Permafrost on the Shroud Spike is definitely correct. Yeah. The Immortal Trades continue to be treating me very well. This hand is in fact bonkers. That is an insanely good draw. I take 6 here for playing those. Maybe I didn't need to play both of those. I should have run the numbers before I did that, because I realized I knew these were coming. I knew these were happening. That one's on me. That one's on me. I was too eager to see what was going on. 3 Ember Caches. Nah, you're just being silly. Although... a Cycle of Life. A Cycle of Life? Can we hold that over and give it a -1 and... it doesn't work, does it? This makes more sense. If we can give... there's no way we give Penumbra enough regen to just survive. Unfortunately, we'd have to hold this over and then not have 2 energy of cards every turn, which we definitely will. I mean, obviously Edge Pyre showing up at the same time is funny, because I could take both and then -1 and hold over this, and then it's a little bit easier. If I take... I'm almost certainly taking energy from the next... from Arcus, because I don't need the draw, because I've got those 5 thingies. Rooted Seeds? Root seeds. Wow, that was actually amazingly close. Which I should probably think about -1ing at some point, but this is a skip. Get Dante's Cloak, 2 magic power for every Blights card in your deck, and Dante the Deceptive, Dante the Contraceptive. Sorry, that's gross. Sorry. Right, Pyre Health, an event. 345 gold. Large stone. Do I have space to large stone Dante? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly. So if the middle floor is small, then... Why do I keep thinking it's the middle? Why do I think what has happened in my mind is somewhere I've assumed that I'm getting +3 from mine jacks. And not just... I can play on whatever floor I want as long as it's not the small floor. Like, sorry, I've just realised I don't have mine jacks. I have a penumbra that says +3 on this floor. I really apologise for like the last half hour of me talking as if I had mine jacks, because clearly I don't. I can play on any floor I want. It's just if the floor is small, I can't fit everything on, even with +3 penumbra. Okay? Good. Thank you. Do I want Dante to have 18 and 5 multi-strike? That seems like it would mop up stuff that Shattered Shell would miss. Does it not? And he has 50 health. So currently the plan is to just tank with the actual cards. And just give him this. Alright, he's now 28 times 5. Hey, it seems less relevant now, but... Give you +25 as well, so it's going to be Penumbra, Morsel Maker, Shattered Shell, Dante, I guess? Yeah, that makes the most sense, yeah. Alright, good. I spent all my money. Good stuff. I suppose a train steward can go away. Why not? Alright. Sweep? Mark of Invasion? Lifesteal? Alright, it's fine. It's fine. The Shattered Shell doesn't actually do that much to the main plan. The Shattered Shell is just to clear the back line. And sweep and quick and multi-strike. Like, what a card! What a card! Can I take Mark of Invasion? 2 Glimmers that now say +10. A Restoration Detonation that says +20. Nothing else really says anything that exciting. I think I'm going to go with no. Although the Sycophants, I can just play on the bottom if things go really badly. 150 gold. Do I need it though? Do I need it? I suppose I want -1s for my root seeds. That would be very handy here. Yeah, alright, I'll take it. I mean, watch me die for this, but... No, it's such an easy trial. If the bottom floor is small, I'll just play on the top, and yeah, Penumbra takes 8, and then that's the end of that. Bottom floor is small. Oh god, I drew the Shattered Shell first. Game is easy. The game is so easy. I'm going to take 6 for this. A mere 6. And Shattered Shell is just going to pop off here. Morsel Maker goes here. Dante goes here, and I take the Dante's Candle, but what are you going to do, eh? We're laughing now. Like, nothing does anything now for the, like... I don't have any space to play my own morsels, admittedly, so maybe I should just get rid of these now. Makes no difference. This isn't the Purge one, is it? No. I can imagine Dante's actually quite upset that he's not really getting to do that much here. Just waste some lifesteal on the boss, I guess. This certainly isn't working, is it? Like, it's just not working. It's a very short combat. Playing on the top does lose you... is it that important? I mean, probably. This floor doesn't kill Seraph, does it? Like, let's be honest, it just doesn't. The Immortal trades are now atrocious as well, because I have so many cards of... I have so many Blights that I can't even really play this in the turns leading up to the boss fight. I should definitely be doing the root seeds here, and I don't know why I didn't before. I think I got too much favoritism on Shattered Shell is the problem. I don't even get this done now, do I? Oh yes I do, of course I do, what am I talking about? I have morsels anyway. Which one do I want? I want this one. Can't gain 9 health, that's not allowed. My morsels. How could you do this to them? Punch. Took 9 for the trial. Sacrifice. I don't like it. Engine upgrade. I like engine upgrade. I mean, I kind of also like prism retrieval. Because we have a lot of units. It would be sucky to... Nah, I'm not going to take it. I'll take the engine upgrade. We've got 2 dead floors. We'll just play them. No, thank you. The deck's still 30 cards. The deck's still 30 cards. A magic shop, a free artifact, an event. Yeah, I like it. We need -1 on these root seeds, really. Permafrost. Permafrost is less relevant now, as I say, but it's probably still fine. Get the absolute most value out of this. Yeah. And then let's start -1ing these root seeds. And that kind of helps. Got exactly the right number of gold. I'm a genius. I'm a genius! Can't be stopped. I mean, I guess there's a world in which this never goes away until Relentless, because every Shattered Shell kills everything, but it's not. It doesn't really happen. Sap Tap draws you a card with the Restoration Detonation or the Glimmers. This just is nice, I suppose. Give me Major Refraction. Go on, I dare you. Is it Weathered Coldstones here? And just do nothing except play... I mean, this gives Dante another ×3. And we just gain Pyre. The deck is now... That is silly, right? That can't be correct. Is it this? That gives them a +3, but then at least I don't have to take damage? But then I just, like, this bloody... I feel like this will give me a lot of Pyre health to the point where it will balance itself out. I mean, Dante's cloak is now a bit silly. Dante himself is equally as silly. Okay. Okay. We'll see how badly this goes. Incant and Hellborn Harvest. Okay, looks like we're playing on the top. Two damage shield there. Whoa, 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 mouse! What was that? What on earth was that? Whoa, 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 whoa! Incant +1 for spells in hand. Okay, right. We can play around this. I mean, if anything, technically, I'd get the most value from putting this as far back as I can. It just seems a bit silly. Okay. Two damage shield for no reason at all. I guess this here. He's dazed. What a book. This doesn't count morsels that are eaten, I'm pretty sure. We will find out. It did not, of course. That would be silly. What a silly world that would be. Oh no! I have no space for Dante because I messed this up. Because I was just in autopilot mode. And I can't do anything about it. That's really annoying. I can't believe that. I flipping hate Morsel Maker. I hate it. I hate it so much. I made him large. Got the Shroud Spike. I could have eaten one of the morsels, but no, no. Why? Alright. Fine. Play it like this. Shattered Shell's going to lose Slays for that as well, which is devastating. I just have to hope that Dante's good enough on his own. Now this is bad. That's 5 Pyre health though. Can't complain about that. This is really terrible, actually. Because Dante's just not going to live. But I don't really have any choice but to just do I mean, it doesn't work. Arcus does 27 around. Like, I can't give him enough health to do anything meaningful. And then this floor, because my Shattered Shell just doesn't have it. It's a disaster. It is officially bad. I mean, the lifesteal is also god-awful. I'm assuming that this does more up here than it does on the Dante, but I don't know for sure. So you'll have to apologize. I'll have to. I can only apologise for not running the numbers, but I'm on tilt now, as you can tell. Okay. I guess I should put all of the consumes in here. $25. So Dante does 280 before dying. Maybe a bit more if I can put some pack morsels in front, but because I engine upgraded down here, I mean, Penumbra has 3 rounds in him, but I mean, Shattered Shell just didn't get going. It's bad. It's very bad. It's terrible. In fact, I'll give you ×4. That makes things a little bit different, I suppose. Okay. 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 Chain of Gems. Chain of Gems. 2 damage shield. Why is it still only 5? I say only 504, of course. So this is probably all more valuable here now, I guess. Lifesteal doesn't make any sense with the 1 damage shield that you have. Alright, you know. Oh! Don't need the energy. It's very funny that we've actually... Okay, I am extremely surprised about that one. Blazing Bolts has 46 printed on it, but the deck is 33 cards. I guess I have to take space. Seems bad. I'm gonna get Architect Penumbra, right? For +4 space, which means I can play the Dante. No, because I only had 1 spare space because I made Dante large. So if I take space and get this, then I can play my units regardless. I can absolutely play all of my units regardless of what order I draw them in. If I draw Morsel Maker first and it takes up 2 space with morsels, it's still fine. I'd love to remove some cards. I just also would like to go here. But I guess removing cards is more important. An event is also good. Because I mean, the Shade Splitters are actual garbage now. There's 1 Train Steward left in the deck, which is hilarious, but you can just chill out. These just have to go. They are nothing. Give me Major Refraction. Go on. Go on. No. I hate this event. It's so trash. Those cards are bad. Endless. Oh, now you get me Gorge. It's too late. It's too late. We have to just do this. Okay. Somehow it is a run. Somehow things are here. Somehow. Not taking Spikes 5. No. No. Sweep? Sweep! Which floor was small? I wasn't looking. Oh, the bottom. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, no, that's actually acceptable. Don't need to play the Glimmer. What do I want to play? It's fine, right? Nothing has resolve Blights. Or Scourges, rather, as they would be. so it's fine to just play on the top and give myself the most amount of time to draw my units and have them not be dazed. If you draw like this, you didn't need to take the space, of course, but it is exactly accurate. How come you die? Oh, because you've got 150 health. And you do sweep. It's just rude. There is some evaluation here to be done on where the root seeds need to go. Because obviously, yes, you put them on Dante, they're worth 18 each. But you kind of need to get Shattered Shell going. At the same time, nothing here is dying except for this Light Wings, which dies anyway. This is where knowing exactly what spawns in the combat would be like extremely helpful. I'm just gonna go on Dante, I think. I think this is... the Pyre Wings is just Steel Wings and Pyre Wings, right? Where you just have to be able to punch through. And the back line is only ever Light Wings? I don't actually know. You know? Like, I don't actually know. I'm gonna lose a lot of Ember Drain. A lot of Ember here for this. Yeah, that's a big oof. It's only every other wave, so, you know. We get 5 of it back every turn. And Penumbra's not eating as much. Ah, we got Excavated Embers as well going through. You're all dead. Look at that. That's 230, 380 damage here just going. Just chilling out. Just happening. It's just happening. There's nothing you can do about it. You're almost certainly dead. I do kind of want a Shroud Spike for 7, just because it's funny. I just like big Shroud Spikes. I kind of feel like I should Glimmer though, just to top you off. And I may as well... that's probably worth more value. I don't die here, right? Like, because admittedly 42 times 9 does add 9 damage to you every single wave of combat, so... But I feel like this will very quickly outpace that. I got a Slay there on the Shattered Shell. My energy, please. I have to just spend it all again on this, which I guess is fine. Of course you're dead. Penumbra doesn't even die. We're back up to full Pyre health as well, if you can imagine such a thing. So of course the big concern is how you get through 2 engine upgrades. 2 engine upgrades. I don't think it's necessary. How you get through melee weakness. And yeah, you're right, I don't really know. I don't really know about that. I do know that the incants are not hugely relevant. Duplicate a card. Do you want to duplicate a Morsel Maker to just hang out on the bottom floor, or any floor really, to bait Seraph into putting melee weakness down there that never ever gets taken away because the morsel's go in front? I suppose I have morsels anyway. I have 2 Shade Splitters and a Packed Morsels, which I can use for roughly the same thing. I could duplicate... Thing is with duplicating Dante or something as a bait is that he survives precisely 1 round, because melee weakness is stupid. Sweep Quick is going to be very good here because the bloody Shade Wings for 15 times 2, 3 damage at the back. I don't need the Pyre health, but I kind of would like to put 2 more -1s on the root seeds, because this is irrelevant, this is irrelevant, this is relevant, this is relevant, these 2 are relevant, sorry, this is relevant, this is slightly less relevant, but it is, you know, I guess there's a line where you duplicate a dead weight so that Dante's like times 10, his attack is 28 times 10. That's kind of silly. Seems a bit unnecessary though. You could duplicate the Shroud Spike, give Penumbra loads of health. The +2 on these is not as relevant as the draw 1 now. Admittedly they are 18 on Dante, which is not to be sniffed at, but he's already so strong, it's not hugely important. It gets Shad Shell going a bit quicker as well. This is just blank. This may as well not be here, in the same way that this may as well not be here. This gives you 75, so that, you know, I can afford 2 -25s in a reroll. 2 -1s in a reroll. So removing 2 Shade Splitters is very good, because the deck is already full of Blights. Some of my draws are just so god-awful that I just have to press end turn and be done with it. But that's what Seraph the Patient's like anyway. But what you don't want is you don't want to have 2 turns like that, where you have a really good turn and you can't really do much because you don't want to give Seraph 10 strength. And then your next turn, you just draw 2 Shade Splitters and 3 Blights. And you're like, oh, okay. Yeah. I might duplicate the Restoration Detonation to try and help. I did want these for baiting melee weakness, but they're so bad other than that. I've got a Trained Steward, and I've got the Pack Morsels. In fact, I could duplicate the Pack Morsels, that might do it. Burst healing is nice in this combat. But the glimmers say 18 on them anyway, the damage is irrelevant. I'm going to do another glimmer. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Oh no, I can't afford sketches. I suppose a root seeds that costs 1 is not that great. Actually, what is bad are these immortal trades. Alright. Yes, I am fine. Thank you. I don't need to go to a unit shop and see that I can't don't have any room on any of my units for any of it. What you got for me, you Burke? You absolute Burke. Top floor. Right, I guess we're going mid. I suppose we could go bottom, right? It doesn't really make any difference. No, we should go mid because we're going to encounter. We don't know we drew 3 units. What a silly idea that would be. Oh no, let's just go bottom and give Seraph 9 strength straight away. If we can keep him on 20. Wait, 20? Did they lower that again? Did they lower that back down? Don't remember. I don't think so. If we can keep them on 20, then that's, you know, 2 waves through Penumbra plus all of the morsels. Let's say 3 waves, just for argument's sake. That's already like 1,000. Yeah, sure. So this Shattered Shell. I guess I should put Dante behind Shattered Shell now that Shattered Shell could in theory just tank 1 more round. Yes, that's definitely correct. And this one says 3. Get him, Shattered Shell. Get him. Get them. Get it done. Would you? I rallied him. Did I need to do that? That's a good question. These are questionable choices. But I mean, we can take 10% of his health off straight away. Morsels don't count for rally here, so whoa, 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 whoa. I took 2 slays away from Shattered Shell, but he only ever needs to be 3, because he just needs to deal with this. He just needs to be 3 times 2. I guess damage shield is fine. Okay. Very, very good start. Very, very good start. Melee weakness disappears through the damage shield, which is just like... it's the dream. Seraph buggers off. Put a train... train steward doesn't live down here, unfortunately. As much as I'd like it. Oh, yes, he does, because of the chain of gems! Ah! Yeah, you better come down here, you absolute degenerate book. I've still got a damage shield. 41. Alright, that's a concern. 41. And that is... what is that? 41? Where's the 1 coming from? I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, it's 5 and then you're eating from 4. Yes, it's not a 1, it's 5 minus 4. Yes. That makes a lot more sense. I wish I'd have put permafrost on that, I guess. I'm actually just going to do nothing here. Like, is that insane? I suppose I should do this, at the very least. You might die here, and if you die, then it's not looking great. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should do this, actually. Just to give you a little bit more. Just... and it'd be very nice to draw this next turn, but... okay, well... it's fine, there's glimmers. It all worked out for the best. Alright, this might be a... as our lifesteal morsels arrived, this might be a... wait, this morsel excavator just tanks? You do have a melee weakness that I have to get rid of at some point. Right? Am I wrong here? Shattered Shell kills both of you. You summon with 2 damage shield, 10, 27 eat. And then providing you don't take 77 on your well, whatever 46 plus 18 is, then you lifesteal it back, and then we're just kind of laughing. There's no space! How much of an issue is that? So you take 20, 47. So a glimmer does save you. Does it not? It sucks to take slays away from Shattered Shell, but... I've put you over 25, which was a mistake, because now I'm only getting 2 rounds of survivability out of Morsel Maker and Dante, but... it's possible that that alone kills me. It's possible. So if you're already over 25, then I may as well just be stacking damage on you now. If you're killing my big units in 2 rounds... Alright, go to the bottom. Give me a turn to refuel my Penumbra. I don't know why I said refuel. Is it time for this? Might be time for this. What do I possibly even want to draw next turn that would be that good? It's only 2 Ember Drain as well. Let's have a look, shall we? Glimmers. It's all just glimmers and vengeful shards. Can't do anything with it. Yeah, alright, do this. This puts you back up to 81. Dead! I am the best. Go, Dante, go. Penumbra did die. Penumbra did die. Nice. Good run. Very good run. I'm sure I misplayed in several places, but I think the important thing is I remembered to, 1, have a plan to how to beat Seraph with basically every decision that you make. 2, have a general plan. Like, just have a general plan for how do we kill heavies, how do we kill backline, and make sure that the choices you make go towards that. Not just this is strong, but this is strong because it deals with this. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to let me know by either clicking the like button or leaving a comment. And if you want to see more daily Monster Train runs, be sure to subscribe, and that's what you'll get. You'll get daily Monster Train runs. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. 10 points difference. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.